Welcome to Power Yoga, yogis, for Israel. We are going into a presentation class now for powering up our Power Yoga sequence here in a nice strengthening asana. We're starting with the Vinyasa flow. We are working onto our balance, working our foundation to get us deeper and deeper into backbends, our inversions, igniting the entire frame of the body. We're going to stretch out the entire frame with the crown of our heads all the way up to the tailbone, all the way up and through the hamstrings, the quads, and the feet, all getting a nice engagement here, okay? So we're starting in simple seated here in our hero's pose. Want our legs to be about hip width distance apart. Try to make sure that our toes are not touching as well here. So as we're coming down, we feel a nice sense of support here, okay? Taking slowly just 2 or 3 breaths here in our simple seated. Good. Now you feel like our thighs, our hamstrings are very much being activated here. You feel the knee rotation starting, as well as the foot rotation, really the angling of the ankles here, which is very, very good. It allows us to go deeper into our inversions, as well as just our general mobility all throughout the day during our day-to-day engagement. Okay? Now we're going to come into hero's pose, flat out onto the floor, and we're going to come into camel. Good. Opening up the shoulders into a shoulder rotation, back bend, sternum lifted. Feel very much supported here. Good. Okay, come up, actually. Coming up. Good. This will good. Then come down. And as you do so, we're still engaging the form, the basic form. Just angling for the camera here, that you get a different angle. But you just face the front of your mat in your hero's pose here. Just feel the action going through all the hamstrings, the knee rotation as well as the foot. And just try to angle here, okay? Good. Open up the chest, shoulder rotation, engaging. Open up, stretch, stretch. Feels good. Come up into camel. Through the street. Open up the hamstrings. Feel the waistline, the pelvic floor, as well as all the way up to the tailbone lifting. Good. Go deeper. So lift up the sides here. For a nice camel tilt. Good. Second side. Open wide into back bends. So our sternum is our T-bone here, which is really our anchor in back bends as well as our deltoids. Feel the hamstrings involved. Releasing them even more. Good. Come out. You might be able to meet in child's pose. toes touching. So just feel a little bit of relief here. And then we begin with our flow, okay? We'll just quiet down the spine here a little, open up a little more. Good. We're going to start by positioning our down dog. Really just working on foundation, firm. Open up the palm of our hands even more. Try to tilt the hands about 15 degrees towards each other. And we're lifting up our knees from off the ground, so we're coming up all the way to the sky. Lift up the heels, as we descend the heels. Feel the entire frame of the body, the spinal frame. Lifting from the crown of the head all the way up to the tailbone. Lift sitting bones back to the back of the wall here. Engage even wider. Open the shoulders into a shoulder rotation. Come into a backbends, sternum lifted. Deltoids actively engage here. Breathe in and out, don't hold your breath. Good. We come out. And then we open up our left hip here. Open up that left hip. Setting, sweating. Coming back here. Good. We're coming into a hip opener here. And we're going to drop our right knee this time. We're just hovering it here and still actively anchoring and opening up that left hip here. Feel the left hip actively engaged. Feel the quads tightening and pulling in here. A nice support system. The crown of the head all the way to the tailbone lifting. Feel each and every vertebrae lifting and supporting you here in this position. As you're coming down, still actively engaged here. Feel the hamstrings just firing and shooting up in action. Good. To bring our left right knee down, and then we're going to manually tilt even more, and we're going to put down our right hand down in the circumference of our right hand. We're gripping into a crescent stretch here. Open up forward with the chest even more. Open the hands. Please, sitting. Pick a focal point and just hover on the focus here, okay? Good. Going to come into pigeon. As you come into pigeon pose, just feel really, really good, nice, and angled and supported here. Good, breathe out. We come down. Feel supported here. Stretch here. We try to make sure that we have the palm of our hands so that we're just protecting our wrists here, okay? Tilt even more. Good. Come out. Good to flow here. Come to plank. Open up the chest. Up dog. Plank down, dog. Right side, open up the hip, on the right hip here, open it up, flowing, coming here, now opening up our right hip this time, okay? Now we might try to bring a little tilt to our right foot here, just allowing us to get deeper. Now we're on the balls of our hands here, pressing into the circumference of our palm here, giving us a nice support. And curl up with our toes here. Good. Feel the hip opening up even more. Feel that right hamstring also engaging here. Good. Still in backbends, shoulder rotation here. Good. Just slowly into our breath here. Good. Right thumb down actually. And then trying to enter crescent stretch here. Still with the palm of our hand here so that we don't get too much into our wrists here. Good. Feel that quad lifting. Stretch. Stretch. Good. Go deeper. ball of our right palm here. And inviting the squat in for a nice stretch here. Feels so good. Stretch, take it in, take it every stretch here. Oh, that's good. Open at the back, a bit more. Good. Going out. Lightly, gently, easily. Nice and easy. Comfortably back. Plank. Open the chest. Up, down. Plank. And down, dog. Good. Left leg goes. Vinyasa 1, 2. Up to the side here. Feel the chest lifted. Very strongly and supported. Good. Cartwheel. Open the chest wider. We need to come into Trikonasana here. Feel the thigh action going on here, as well as our hamstrings. Nice, find it. This is not entering here, but I could go. Deep stretch. The arms separate from each other here. We're going to come into Virabhadrasana. 3. Arms still separating from each other. Our right foot should be in the same plane as our shoulders. Lift up. Good. Now we're able to come into airplane here. Good. Good. I'm going to come into the tree pose here, okay? Good. Just feel really, really supported. Feel that gluteal muscle anchor, which is really our foundation, all the way up to the tailbone, lifting us up, supporting us all the way up. Feel that support system actually going on, okay? Good. Pull in through the obliques. Just give us that good support system here. We need to come to a side angle. Just stay in tree pose. It's fine. Just go back in, okay? Good. It's very important that we feel our glutes are very much involved here in our tree pose as well. We're getting that gluteal muscle action going on as well. Our abs are so involved here, super, super involved. Just get our arms right. It's fine. Now you can take it to prayer and just leave it here if you feel like your balance is not that anchored today. Otherwise, we're going to take the tree up all the way up to the sky. We'll square it up. Glutes poking all the way out. We're going to come into a chest opening here. Feel the sternum lifted, backbends, shoulder action. Good. Always come face to the front now. We're going to come into eagle wrap. If it's possible, we come all the way up into eagle, arms. Now it's important that we raise up our shoulders. We're going to manually separate them. Okay, you come on, it's fine. You go back in. We're going to just try to separate our shoulders here, okay? Separate the shoulders. Good. Just tell yourself I have balance, and I have balance today here on the mat. Good. Kick into that back foot into dancer's pose. Try to come to the ball of your feet and pressing that circumference of the heel, the full circumference of the heel, and try not to come to the toes, otherwise it gets topsy-turvy when you get up into kicking, okay? Good, let's go. Except this is just not balanced today. Too much dent in the mat. Good. Good. Bring it back. And as you do so, we're now going to come down, okay? To stretch our quads even more in our dancer's quad stretch here. Stretch, stretch. One. There we go. Good. Ready to flow into the second side. Open that a bit even more. Chest, shoulder, sternum, ribs in there. Breathe like that. Open. Good. Plank. Down. Dog. Second side. Gaze to the ceiling through the armpit here. Center and square in. Then coming up. Wow. This feels so good. Reverse one. Two. Reverse. Just feel the side stretch here. Not reverse pose. Cartwheel. Boom. Open up the chest. Just reverse. Now we're anchoring, coming into a half moon, reverse energy. Ideally, the back foot should be the same thing as our shoulders. Feel the glutes actively engaged here. Might be able to open up on tree or just stay in prayer, which tree is also fine. Down to the side angle here. And as you come to the side angle of our tree pose, just feel like the glutes are also involved here, okay? Good. Open up more there. And the tree. You come into a shoulder stretch here. Open up the chest even more. Feel the upper chest release. Back to the front knee. To the second side here. We're going to come into eagle, arms, here. Opening up our tree. Wider. Going to go all the way into eagle. Left. Open the chest. Feel the chest is really open here. Open up the nose. Second side. Release up front and inner, the shoulders. You can really separate the shoulders too. Good. Raise them up. Good. Now we're going to come into dancer's pose. It's possible for us to come into ego. It requires a lot of balancing act. Good. Just come to ego. Let your legs up and separate the chest. Good. Alright. We're going to flow here. So we're going to side mountain here. Ooh, feel the tailbone pointing over to the back. Arms as well. Come down. Good. Feels much better now than this entire one. More. Point. Good. Plank up now. Plank. Just taking two breaths in the neck. Down, dog. Good. Just checking with the rest of the body. How does it feel? How does our chest feel? The upper area. Does it feel lighter? Good. That's a very good sign. Actually, I'm going to flow one last time. Mountain here. And our mountain is going to stay to breath. Gratitude breaths here, okay? Just being grateful, whatever it is you're grateful for today. Just amplify that space, just gratitude. Whether it's our mental space, or we're in, or we're able to really just be mindful and present and centered in. Just allowing, thank you, gratitude, thank you. The universe, thank you, God, thank you, our guides, thank you, all that is within us this moment, within us, where we are, comes one, is 10,000, you're never alone in this journey, always supported. Beautiful. So don't make us the one who God is best. No one can wear a crown, okay? We have to wear our crown today. Taking courage, taking space, taking power, taking strength. Good. Plank. Down. Dog. Good. Good. We're going to come down here into just hovering on the hip here. Into that space, and this space is just square. Good. Into the second side. Just square it in. Good. Going to Prasarita now, here. Good. We're coming to backbends here. How does it feel? Now that we have our form in, feel the sternum lifting, our shoulder rotation. We are not in our neck at all. Good. Feels much better, doesn't it? Feel a bit of shape in. That allows us to go deeper and deeper. Good. We're much stronger, much more wiser here. We know what is our maximum. Then we are listening to our body, to the mind. We're not listening to the ego directing us here at all. We're listening to the mind, okay? Good, nice strong legs. Good. Come down. How does it feel? Much better? Now we're going to come into tripod, okay? To come into tripod, it's important that we work out our base, okay? Our foundation, so that it doesn't become topsy-turvy when we come up here, okay? Good. Open up into backbends here. You notice that we're not in our neck at all, we're in the upper chest here. Really, the shoulder rotation, our deltoid is fully employed, our sternum is fully employed here, helping us to ankle wider and wider in this position. Okay? Good. Good. Feel very much supported here. Good. Come down. Back. Down. Now here we're going to come into a forward back bends here with a little bit angling. We're just working into it again. Now at some point we'll come all the way down, but at the moment not. We're just working into it, okay? Just taking our time and allowing the process to just sink in, okay? The growth and development here. Flexor point. sort of non-dynamic. Let's try it again. Come out. Very slowly, okay? Slowly, nice and control. Good. Beautiful. Big toes touching, just closely now. Hydrate your back with your breath. Checking in for the entire frame of the spine here. How are you feeling this morning? So the endocrine system will start kicking in any time. Those happy hormones, the endorphins are going to be cortisol, is all going to be flooding our system. First of all, going on, coming to bridge pose. Coming to bridge. So you just take a little moment here to just center in. As we lift into bridge. Knuckles to the floor, really angling us. Feel the tailbone lifting all the way up from the tailbone to the crown of our heads. We're going every muscle here. Feel the hamstrings also actively engaged here. Good. Enough mindfulness and presence of mind here. Now we're going to come to the crown of our head, so we should come up into wheel. Otherwise, we'll just stay in bridge, okay? Lift and grow. Breathe. Arms back. Down. Just bring it on knees here. Coming to happy baby. Feels so good. It's quieting down the spine. We're going to take our plow pose here and just center in and quiet the spine, okay? Open up the spine. So let's start here. Throat and eyes, good. Good. Come out. We're all going to take a nice little shavasana here on the mat. Just take in the sensations that we've had here, the engagement. Oh, might come into like a back twist here. Just release the back. And we're ready to start yourself out there, okay? Good. You just take your one or two more breaths here in gratitude. We're going to come to the front of the mat. Just take 1 or 2 breaths here in gratitude. Taking in all the instructions, the entire frame of the body. How do the shoulders feel? How does the neck feel? How does the entire frame of the body, the crown of the head, the feet, the entire body? Really, really good. This is one of my favorite moments when I feel like the entire frame of the body has really been stretched and I feel so alive and so present in this moment. It's so good. Nothing tastes quite as good as this moment and feels, okay? Take one breath in. It really is a good type of inertia type of feeling. But don't blame on how to push it quite towards. It's a good, good feeling. I suppose it's similar to the runner's high, what they call it the runner's high, where all the hormones, tissues, all the hormones especially comes into the bloodstream, all the cortisol, the happy hormones all rushing in. You feel it gushing into the bloodstream. There's like that champagne fizz, sort of champagne fizz all across the